Hi, Deej.
Hi, Tahlia.
Hi. It's lovely to be able to have a quick chat with you and drop in.
Yeah, good to see you.
Uh, yeah, and I'm really thrilled that you're coming to New Zealand in the next few months to do this course, Introductory Certificate in Embodied Counselling.
Yeah, thanks for inviting me back. It's
Oh, no,
only my
wonderful.
second time I've taught on home ground, so that'll be great.
Yeah, so I did that course with you back in 2016, and I've gone on to do other things with you as well. And I really value you as a teacher. So yeah, I'd love for you to just tell us a little bit about the training and what excites you about it, and yeah, why you think it would be useful for people.
Yeah, so my motivation in putting it together was that I work with a lot of practitioners in the helping professions of different types, and so I work with a lot of somatic practitioners, so people like yoga teachers, tantrikas, sexological body workers, people, other types of body worker, kahuna body workers, people who work through the body. And I also work with a lot of people in the psych industry, like counselors and psychotherapists, and what I wanted to do was to put together a bridging course, where people can get really upskilled in 9 weeks about how to work somatically with their clients' emotional content. Yeah, so that bridging piece between the somatic practitioners and the counselors. And what excites me about it is that every time I do it, like I was when I was first put forward, I was sort of nervous about it. But actually, I'm running to get in Australia now, and I'm really quite confident about it because people go on a somatic journey. We go back to really foundational embodiment coaching skills. So really going back to sort of, if you've never done any embodiment work, no one's ever invited you to take a breath. As a helping practitioner, what might be useful for me to do to help you start to get more awareness in the body? And once it's there, what are some really useful things to do? So, the approach that we're taking is the work that goes into noticing what you're experiencing through your body, then the work that goes into being able to get on board with that and keep it company and allow what's there to be there. Because what I've noticed is when we do notice what we're experiencing and allow it to be the way it is, then the body and the mind drop in together. So the body mind comes together, and that's the moment where there's more potential for change. So that's the place we need to be able to work with our emotional content, to be able to change it and shift it. But until we can allow it to be as it is, we can't actually change.
Yeah, that's really beautiful. And I would say, having worked with you for the past 3 years, that's been one of my biggest takeaways, is to just take a breath and to just be with what is, and let's allow that. And there's something happens, yeah, like as you explained, something happens when you just allow the space to be with that. Because, I think in our kind of modern world, we don't often do that.
Yeah, and where we are, a lot of people are in their heads a lot. When we're in our heads, we're thinking, we might be problem solving, we might be doing something useful, but we might also be worrying or angsting and look, it's quite simple in some ways, but it takes practice, but really powerful to just shift that focus into being fully present to what I'm experiencing right now, through the body, in the moment, living in the world. And I think it's got huge potential. I think if everybody on the planet did it at the same time, just suddenly stopped thinking and started feeling, there'd be a real shift in our, first of all, our vibrancy in living, but then our capacity to live with each other and live on the planet effectively.
Yes, I'm into that. Thank you.